End. No. Hello. So this is my first time using this software, but it's gonna be put to good use. I just need to know if people can see me. So I see Mac Duffin. I just want to see if someone else is here. Let's go to YouTube. Mac Duffin, did you find this through YouTube? Obviously, right? You couldn't just find me through, right? All right. So, to my surprise, I'm woken up last night to all these text messages. Friends, foes, everybody text messaging me, letting me know that Iggy's running his mouth about me on his stream. So he was like towards what ended up being the end, but he was still on. I rewound the stream to see what the fuck he was talking about. Sure enough, he's running his mouth with all kinds of fucking lies. And you know what? This is gonna be a lesson to all YouTubers, to all viewers, to everybody. Why you can't just say whatever on YouTube and pass it as fact. Just like a viewer, you can't just hear everything you hear. It would be nice. I thought I built up enough of a reputation where you can take my word on things. But certain people have to kind of like ruin that. You know what I mean? They just fucking lie. They just lie, and I'll show you the lies. And the thing is, I'm gonna also be brutally honest. So there might be a couple things I tell you guys that have nothing to do with this motherfucker's talking about that are truth. Because I'm realizing that, hey, you know what? You need to get everything out there, or people are gonna use it against you eventually. I don't know what. I don't know. Actually, I do know what sparked him last night. And he tried to make it about, oh, he's talking shit, all this. He's trying to steal my mods, and he's talking shit about me. Listen, anyone who was here in my stream last night knows that there was somebody who was being accused of being two-faced, and you better pick a side and all that. So just so everyone knows, me and Iggy, we've been at each other since about a month ago. And I'll be honest about everything, every little thing. You guys, I'm serious. Listen, hey, the Mafugo people, all you faggots, get your recording devices out, because Red Pill's about to tell you guys some shit. I'm gonna be honest about myself, because all I heard last night was a bunch of lies. But you know, it's better to get some things out first. There's nothing really. I've been honest with YouTube this whole time. The only things that sometimes I kind of twist are names, date of birth, and addresses. Obviously. That way people don't end up at my house with a gun. Right? Dumb motherfucker. Like, literally, like, he got so mad because last night when that poor girl was accused, pick a side. Meanwhile, that's supposed to be behind the scenes. We didn't want to show division and our unity against Mafugo and all of them. We didn't want to show division. We didn't want to show that there was division. At least I didn't. And it seemed like no one else did as well. But there was some division amongst myself and Iggy. So that started about, I don't know, like 3 weeks ago. And I'll tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, like I always do. And this motherfucker went live last night and told more lies more fucking bullshit lies than I couldn't believe it. It's like when you do something like that, you put yourself at risk of being exposed for lying about somebody. You know? And if anyone that wants to be a creator, first of all, hide all your information. And be careful. Your friends one day can be your enemies the next day. And that's not necessarily saying that the people, for instance, like I was stealing his mods, although I sent him all kinds of viewers. All of a sudden, a bunch of my mods are all with him after I took a week off, after there was a video made about my child suggesting, I mean, all kinds of crazy shit about DCF. And then he goes on and says that's a lie, that no DCF was called. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go through every little thing he said. But first, I haven't lost focus about who the real fucking enemy is. And I don't even know where to start. You know what? Let's start here. Think I forgot about you, Snaps? Anyways, people, all right? Since we're on the fucking subject, I'm just like fed up with him. Look at this dude getting high right now. He gets high and then comes and talks shit about my girl again. Look at, listen. I hope you guys can hear the audio. Literally getting high before his video. Come on, play. Yeah, now that I'm live, it's like not like playing right. Hold on. I hope that you guys can hear that. I've never used Dropbox before. I'm hoping you guys can hear the audio from this. Oh man, I hope so. Shit. You guys might not be able to hear that, huh? Because I'm settling scores tonight. Where are we? Could you guys hear him? Could you guys hear the sound? Now, Karma Ghost, I'm all about the positive energy, but you know, there's some times when you just have to like settle scores. I've been holding on to Intel for way too long, and that's basically what caused this whole problem. So it's time to start dropping shit. Yeah, Iggy, you was talking. Okay, so you guys couldn't hear what was going on in that video. Damn it! How do I? This is my first time using this. Maybe if I go like this. Did you just see me? So what about that? Now you can see my screen? You can see my screen, right? Damn, this is good too. So you guys can't see that or hear that. Can you guys see or hear that? No. Damn. Well, that's gonna ruin a lot, man. I have a oh, here we go. This is it. I got you, motherfucker. All right, bear with me here, folks. All right. Sorry, too late. All right. This is all I got for you, Snaps. Don't worry. But you go at my girl when she has cancer and shit. I'm gonna correct. Yeah. He's getting high right there. Literally, watch him all sniffling after too. Is this what I gotta do? Can you guys can you guys hear what he's saying? You guys can actually hear. I got the screen share, but can you hear what he's saying? That's my problem. Is if you can hear him. Just tell me if you can hear him. No, you couldn't hear him before? So right now when I go to him, you guys can't hear that. You know what? Okay. Hey, this will work. Yeah, play that.
Share it. Make sure you let people know what the truth.
Getting high.
We're gonna let a few people come in before I start this live. We're gonna let a few people. Oh, what a freaking day, you guys!
Dude gets high before the stream, and then starts talking about people getting high.
So a lot of you guys know that good morning, Sky Angel. How are you, hon? We're just letting a few people come in real quick before we start. So we're about to do an expose vid here. We're about to show how scammy and scummy these people are. Hello, Mama Lisa. Much love. I hope you're doing good.
You ain't.
Mama Lisa, we got 8 up in here. You guys.
Yes. Tonight. It's like, and now I'm down to 5 viewers. So I don't know. Did I go away for a second? Could you guys see all that? I just want to make sure people that's on the video. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Oh, you know what's up? I haven't done any. Yo, listen. Are you? Is that what's happening? Is the mod just deleting messages and shit? My fucking knee. I got a bad knee. All right, so. Damn it. My knee. All right. Okay, I can do this like this. You know what though? I have mods right now, right? So I'm gonna play you guys a video. You know, I mean, that sounded bad, right? If you just watch Snap's version, that sounds pretty fucking bad, right? And did you hear him as well? That sounds pretty fucking bad. When you just hear that version, that sounds bad. It's like, wow, they're up to some bad shit, all this shit. Meanwhile, in the comments section, they're writing crazy. Of course, all these fucking blind ass viewers who just, it's like anyone could say anything and it becomes gospel. That's what bothers me the most. It's like, I mean, not even just like regular casual viewers, but even like people that even people that have known you for a long ass time. They're still, they believe that type of shit. It's unbelievable. It's truly, truly unbelievable. They just believe anything they hear without proof. So, hold on here. Yes. All right. Let me just show you a little bit, just to complete this shit. So the comments on it, now, meanwhile, he deleted that video, all that shit, thought it was gone. It's nothing from the internet's ever gone. All right. So I'm starting on this dude as an example. All right. So here we go. And it's so funny. People who you think your friends are one day, the next day they'll fucking turn on. It's unbelievable. They'll turn on you without any confirmation, just based on words. There doesn't have to be any truth behind it. It's just words. But I'll straighten all of that out. So, I don't know if you guys can read these comments. Why hasn't anyone reported them to family services? I mean, do you see this? Why hasn't anyone reported them to family services? Sounds like that needs to happen. All right. So now, mind you, this is a totally different video. This is a video he does later about, yeah, actually, you know what? Like I said, I don't give a fuck tonight. Ready? Do you see this end table? You see that mess? That's what he saw on Veterans Day, which I am a fucking Navy cryptologic top secret clearance having motherfucking veteran. And on Veterans Day, he starts fucking with my video, reporting it to YouTube, delaying it. You don't believe me? Go watch on Veterans Day my video. It's fucking all chopped up, choppy. Then that night he makes a video talking about, his kid and the tinfoil. I see. Maybe it was my fault for not addressing it right away. Just fucking burying that shit. And like, listen, this is what he's talking about. Are you like? Do you guys see how people can just fucking take anything and blow it out of proportion? All right, so anyone that's been listening to Snaps, that's dangerous. I have my little girl in the other room. I just bought that movie Frozen just so I have this time to address people like Snaps and, unfortunately, even people that I thought I was down with, who believe Snaps and all his bullshit and basically make up their own bullshit. That's all it is on fucking YouTube. A bunch of people fucking bullshitting everybody. And I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. So, and listen, it's not just me exposing everyone. I'm gonna fucking tell everybody. You guys want the goods on me? I'm gonna tell you everything. I don't give a fuck, because I've always been honest since the beginning. Since the beginning, I went in the Navy. I scored extremely high on my ASVAB. In particular, in analytics and mathematics. I became a Navy cryptologist. In particular, a cryptologist in collection. All right, which requires the highest clearance of all of them. I ain't bragging, but I just have to lay out the credentials and the facts. I went to A school, top of my class. C school, top of my class. Meanwhile, and this has been disputed, just like my father went to Division II basketball after the Air Force, and he busted up his knee. He's like, I got a bad knee as well. I'll tell you the truth. Northeastern was looking at me. They didn't offer me the scholarship yet, but they were looking at me for Division I as a point guard, and I was a sharpshooter. And I mean, I don't know what it takes to prove that. Besides, I mean, I'll take a video camera down the court. I got a basketball court where I live, because guess what? I don't live in my fucking mama's basement or my sister's whatever. I fucking have my own place where I pay mad money to live. So I'll take a basketball court down. I'll show you guys. I mean, it's pretty clear. You can tell if someone's a baller or not. And I'm a fucking baller. And yeah, I was the only white guy. And what? I'm white, so that means I can't play that. That makes stupid argument. Stupid. So many stupid. I mean, you know what? You guys might not even know what I'm referencing. So let me pull up a reference point. And guys, hear him out. He's got some shit to say. But you're gonna hear the truth here. Hold on. So last time, I don't know what.
To come clean. So nothing about you, Sheer. You're cut. Just don't even just keep. Damn, I'm gonna get a coffee, right? Damn it. Oh, disorganized tonight, man. What's up, man? What's going on? Checking in, T. Hey, checking in. You know what? It's gotta be done, man.
Oh, wait. Can you guys hear it? No, Charles. I'm sorry. It's just like, they're going after my whole character. I gotta do this. So could you guys hear that? Can you guys hear his voice? I'm sorry, but if you guys will understand once you see this video. This is supposed to be a friend. I mean, up until like 3 weeks ago, but that was supposed to be between us, behind the scenes. And I'll tell the whole fucking story.
As you guys know,
I just want to know if you guys can hear it.
We got 13 in here. We got Woke, Stack, Mac, Nail. Nail's one that's definitely gonna notice. Becca, TJ, even Woke.
Who the fuck is Neil?
Polar is gonna know now. Kelly Keys. Everyone in here knows.
Yeah, Kelly Keeble. All my ex-moms.
From the day one, I think who I am and who I am.
You guys can hear it? Good.
Real. I don't
listen. Hear him out. Let him speak his piece.
Do the fake shit. I can't coexist with it. I can't intertwine with it. I can't.
This one particular night, you're doing the fake shit. Here we go.
I just can't be a part of it. Like I just can't. I just don't feel comfortable with myself being a part of anything that involves someone's fraudulent behaviors, fake shit, or lies. So this is why I be falling out with people. If you notice the trend, okay? Most dudes, I see who they are and I cut them off. Now, from this point, now I'm getting messages about what all right, I already know Sherry's running around. Sherry, you're cut. I don't care nothing about you, Sherry. You're cut. Just keep from around this neck of the woods on the internet. Because you're cut. You're not welcome around here no more. You're over here running your mouth on me. This chick is just, you know what? She's irrelevant. Who cares? You know what? You know how girls are. But now I'm getting messages that Red Pill, I'm going to explain everything to you guys, all right? I'm going to explain everything to you guys. But Red Pill, I'm giving you a chance right now, bro, to come clean. So I'm getting messages about a week ago. Dude's running his mouth on me. Again, this is the second time. Talking shit behind my back. We're going back 2 months. I have messages, screenshots of him dissing me behind my back. Then, recently, it reignited, all right? As you know, I was doing something for a week ago. A couple weeks ago, I was gone for a couple weeks. A couple weeks ago, I was gone for a week because a friend of mine got into something, and
come on, get to the fucking point.
And that's what I was doing, so I forgot all about this.
Come on,
I wasn't paying attention to Red Pill and none of his bullshit. Then he starts going to my mods, trying to get my mods to turn on me.
Lie number one.
Goes to my mods and tries to get my mods to turn on me. And now tonight, he says that I'm telling people to pick sides.
I would call that a lie, but it's more of a, you guys can hear me when I talk, right? As long as I just get this, as long as I know you guys can hear me, then I can just move forward and just keep going. Because I'm going to address every
he says, I'm telling people to pick.
I'm going to address every word. Every word this dude tries to say. I'm going to address it all. And you know what? It's too bad. Because the mafia right now is laughing at us. But fuck it. Nobody's going to talk about me like that. So can you guys can hear me? All right. So line number one. I'm trying to turn his mods against him. Let me start from the beginning so that you guys understand what you know what? Actually, I'm going to let him keep talking because he ends up getting to that. Hold on. See, I'm fair. This is how I play it. Yeah, other motherfuckers, they just play games. I ain't playing no fucking games. We're playing truth here.
You can say I told them to pick a side. Name one person here say I told you to pick a side.
Name one person. Hey, I told you to pick a fucking side. Name one person. Like he's fucking tough. Get the fuck. You know what? You know what I fucking hate is people acting tough on fucking YouTube. I fucking hate that shit because it's like, what are you gonna punch me through the screen? Dude, I'm fucking 6'2". I'd fucking bury you. I smash your face open. You know that, dude. You know I'd break your jaw if we ever met. So just shut your fucking mouth with all the rah-rah shit. Please. Do us all a favor. You're not tough. You're a little skinny piece of shit that, I mean, if I want to play the same games you're playing, apparently you're a rat. How you like that? But you know what? I'm not going to stoop to that level because that's just hearsay. But that's the word. But it's hearsay, so I'm not going to say it because I can't prove it. Whereas he just went forward. He goes, name one fucking person. Meanwhile, did you hear him talking about some girl talking about she's irrelevant, this and that? Well, why do you think that was? It's because she was honest and said, you know, what the fuck? Why do I have to pick a side? What's going on with you and Iggy? This is all new to me last night. The beef wasn't new to me. We've been having problems. And I'll explain all that. But I thought it would just be something behind the scenes because honestly, I mean, I've been collecting a lot of intel. We've all been collecting a lot of intel because there's some certain YouTubers on YouTube that are playing some real funny games. And I guess you can say we have different ways that we want to go about taking them out. Not so much taking them out, just so much just kind of like exposing what they really are, who they really are, who's really calling the shots, and what's really going down behind the scenes. And I've been about this basically my whole YouTube career. My whole YouTube career, even before my YouTube career, my stories never changed. I've always stayed true to who I am. I've always stayed true to my viewers. You know, I don't know if he was like jealous I got the new mic or something, or if it really was just because of this person that came to me and said, hey, I'm being told I need to pick a side. And I said, what? because I'm thinking this is supposed to stay on the DL between us. We have a problem, but we can't show weakness. Well, now that's out the door. So as soon as they come to me and say that, I message one person who was formerly, I would call them my best friend on the internet, but I don't know what happened, and I messaged them. I'm not gonna say who. I messaged them, and then all of a sudden he comes up with this video. That's the truth. That's exactly how all this laid out. I did my and those of you, a lot of you guys were here last night. We're doing a call-in show, and someone was getting harassed about being two-faced and pick a side, and I didn't know that was the game we were playing. Pick a side, all that shit. I would never put anybody in the middle. I would never do that to people. And then the thing is, he accuses me of doing what he's doing. Now, the reason this all started, there is some juicy intel as far as what's going on in the Discord on my Fugle News. All right? Now, my Fugle News, I'm sure you guys all know who that is. I mean, he does a good job of, I don't know, kind of doing that. Pause. We're going to hear every word from you, kid. So, So anyways, let me just explain. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Fuck. I mean, this goes on for hours. I don't know. This might be a long stream, guys, but hey, whatever. It's going to be what it is. Oh, Kelly actually commented. Wow. Because I'm not going to let untruths be truths. I'll let truths be truths, but not the fake shit. There's either truth or there's not truth. That's it. And I'm going to give you guys 100% truth, whether it hurts me or what. Because that's what I've always done. So, again, we had a problem because not just one, not just two, but 3 different Marines, and they were all Marines. I don't know if that's a coincidence or if there's something to that. They all mentioned that while on a certain Discord, I just mentioned the channel, they were having problems. But there was one Marine in particular who took screenshots and all this stuff. Okay, so this guy took screenshots and sent them to me. I'm thinking it's exclusively for me, right? So I start digging. Digging. Now this Marine is digging as well. They end up finding out a lot of great information as far as the IP address, where the IP address goes. So they get hacked. And you guys, I don't give a shit. Go watch this fool's channel. Iggy, he's supposed to be a friend at one point, but he hasn't been a friend for weeks. So and he cut me off, and he can smell when somebody's not real. Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up, man. I came at you because you want to know why? This was serious intelligence that could have been used to at least just show people the dangers of certain YouTube channels. There is dangers out there where you can be hacked, and these Marines were hacked. And this one Marine in particular, he was very intelligent as to take screenshots of the IP address. Then he took a screenshot of where that IP address went. Now, my fear, right away, as soon as I found out that this Marine also contacted Iggy, I said, he can't sit on intel. He's going to blow it. Sure enough, he makes a stream. It's a half-assed stream. He mentions it. He shows the picture of the house with the radius. I mean, it's because it's such a big, it's huge. You know what I mean? So it's like, it still seems like a big thing, but it's not complete. He didn't do his complete due diligence to this Marine, in my opinion. I did. Now, later you're gonna hear it all, but later on, so he ends up saying, "I'm jealous about like he got the video out before me." Listen, I've been sitting on Intel for 6, 7, 8, 9 months. I don't care who puts it out. I don't care at all who puts it out. All I care about is that people are informed as to what's really going on and what can potentially happen in certain discords. And ever since, I think it's safe to say, but his right hand woman left, someone else came in that had a certain background, and he goes and he reports this whole story. This whole story. Except all he really talks about is how, oh, well, when you trace the IP address, it goes back to Adam's house. Duh. Sounds like sounds huge, right? Except it was much bigger. It was much bigger. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I had to make this. This is what you'll eat. You want?
Thank you. It was much bigger than that. Much bigger than that. And that's where I had the problem. That's where my problem with him began. Just so everyone totally understands it. It's not about him with his fucking super sense for fake people. Because trust me, literally, I think I'm one of the realest people on YouTube as far as like my honesty, what I've shared. If you go back to my older videos, you can find videos. We'll get to that later. But anyways, so he puts out this half-assed report. Doesn't do any fucking research, even though he thinks that I don't do any research. Of course I do research. I broke the al-Baghdadi. I broke fucking all these kinds of stuff. I broke in Mexico that when all those people got killed by the cartel, that there were still 2 women that were kidnapped. I've broken so much shit on this fucking channel. It's ridiculous. All right? All he does is go around like a little fucking street punk, all right? And go fucking talk shit about everybody. All right? And I don't even like talking in those terms, but those are the only terms I get back when I try to address him. And I gave him a chance. I texted him today. I basically laid out all the falsehoods he said. He didn't give a fuck. Then I laid out all the falsehoods that, how it all started with this story, with this Marine. And this Marine deserved better, in my opinion, than to have it kind of done half-assed. I was trying to do it legitimately, and he didn't give a shit. Because, truth, it's not saying that, hey, so don't get me wrong. What he said was true. Yes, the IP address went back to a certain radius around a certain person's house. All right, around their address, which is extremely shady, especially since this certain Marine is from the other side of the country. Literally the other side of the country. But that didn't matter either. Am I still live here? I don't see. It's Texas. Am I still live? I just want to make sure. I don't want to go too deep until I know I'm live. Yeah, I'm live. All right, good. And the thing is, even when it comes to your enemies, when you're gonna like, drop some bombs on them and all that, he thinks that it's about who dropped it first. If it was about who dropped it first, trust me, guys, I have so much intel on so many different people. And honestly, I struggle with it as a Christian. Like, I think about their kids, I probably more than I should. Because nobody fucking gives a shit about mine. That's for sure. Friend or foe. No one gives a fuck about my kids. So, my child, I should say. Oh, Olivia, you watching Frozen? Yeah, go watch. Amanda, please, this isn't the right time.
Anything I tried to feed her, I need to try to feed her this. I need to prepare it. Because she won't have, I wasted all that money.
Hey, I'm live. All right. So, anyways, I thought this Marine deserved better. And his now, you know what? Hey, if I'm lying, you tell me. And I told him, listen, there's more to that story. That's how we started fighting, basically. Hold on, I want to read a word for it. Damn, so we've been going at it for a while. Okay. Wow. Oh, I see. He's messaging me from different names. What did he fucking delete it? Anyways, you know what? I'll just say it because I think he deleted it. But he's talking about. I'm like, listen, this. No, I'm gonna tell you guys. So you guys want the scoop on this story as far as the what's going on Discord. This is the scoop. I'll tell you. And I don't care who tells you first. All I care is that people know. Not Google News. They got this dude. And you guys have heard by now his background, I'm sure. I could do a whole thing, but I'm not prepared to do a whole thing. I just thought I'd have the conversation here, but looks like he deleted. So, and hey, Iggy, if I'm not telling the truth, you call it out. Because nothing but the truth coming from him. Unlike your fucking fake ass last night. So, he just goes forward with the story. Oh, she got hacked, and this is where she was hacked from. And look at how the zip code matches the first three letters. But he left out the biggest part. He left out the bombshell. And when I confronted him about this bombshell, which, by the way, I will give you right now exclusively, guess who happened to be visiting that night? I'm sorry, I say that night, like a fool. Guess who happened to be visiting that weekend? Call me a liar. I got all the screenshots. His own girl said it. All the screenshots. Oh, he went to go visit Adam. Oh, he's there. We all know where you were on that date that this Marine was hacked. Well, turns out his right hand man, Dex, was visiting him on the date that these Marines were hacked, including the one Marine who took the screenshots, which this is kind of all brewed from as far as me and Iggy. See, and then the Marine, I don't know, they seem to be kind of like more, I don't know, more like kind of siding towards Iggy, because the thing is, Iggy, he'll just go forward with anything right away, boom. That's a good thing and a bad thing. It depends. Depends on the situation. Sometimes it's a good thing, other times it's a bad thing. At one time, I kind of liked that about him, but then as I got to know him, I realized that was a flaw. You don't just go and spit shit without really doing the research and making sure you're right. Because as soon as you start spitting shit that isn't complete, you can be made to look like a fool. Which is why I take my time with intel. But this story is blown out of the water now. There's no... this could have been a great story, but whatever. I'll just tell you the rest of it. You'll have to go back to his video and you have to see this Marine who was on the Discord. I have all the Discord questions for the military, and this one particular Marine had an IP address. And you know how you use a different device and all of a sudden something will pop up on your phone or your computer saying, oh, this device was used, and is that you? Well, that's what she got. Except it wasn't her. It came from Washington. She tracked it. It came down to I believe it was 5-mile radius, 10-mile diameter. And sure enough, when you overlay the address of a certain YouTuber, and you guys all know who I'm talking about at this point, bang, right in the middle of that fucking circle. Well, guess who was now the thing is, but hey, Adam ain't no hacker. Right? Adam's not a hacker. I mean, Shauna built his whole Discord. Shauna did all of that for free without getting paid. Well, then along came Dex. It's already built, and he did his thing. Dex was visiting Adam that particular Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or however it went, but he was there on that particular date. And I only knew because I seen his own girl saying it. Oh, he's with Adam right now in Washington. And that was, I believe, the day before or the day of or something like that. Or like sometimes the YouTube stream go into the next morning of the next day. But he was in Washington at that time. That was the bombshell. But according to Iggy, I don't give a fuck about that. If he goes down, they all go down. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? This is the truth. And the truth hits people's ears right. If it's not the truth, it's not going to hit their ears right. You notice how that story didn't exactly resonate. But if the story came out the way it should have, if he had talked to me first, then everybody would have known, and it would have made a lot more sense. He brings this dude on from Oracle, all this social network, and he got in trouble for all this fucking Bitcoin abuse, all this bullshit. And then he comes on, and this poor Marine gets hacked. And he happens to be there that weekend. What are the chances? Come on. That's a huge part of the story that he just decided to. And then I'm talking today. I'm not even talking back then. Today I messaged him and I said, this all started because of this, that, and this. You fucking started. You go on there. You saw all these fucking lies. I said, let's talk about how this started. I'm like, why? This is what it is. Why didn't you include Dex? If you had spoken to me, you would have known that Dex was there. I did a lot of homework on this. It's not about who's first. It's about getting the correct information out. In fact, go to Iggy's channel and look for the video, Woman Hacked by Mafugo, or whatever it's called. I don't give a shit. Watch his video. But keep this in mind. Dex was there that weekend. It's a huge piece of the puzzle, if you're going to be honest. And for some reason, like, truth hits the ears right. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes more sense. It's like, I see. But just saying Adam is this master hacker, he's not. But when you add the truth, it makes a lot more sense, right? So that's when this all started. So he takes it as me. I don't even know what. I guess he thought I was angry. He put it out before me. The thing is, I already went. I have the whole. I just don't want to show the Marine's identity, but I have the whole conversation. And he's talking shit behind my back. What I said to the Marine was, basically, to sum it up, I'm worried because Iggy doesn't sit on intel well. He'll just put it out there incomplete. And that's exactly what he did. And that was my fucking problem. I'm trying to actually do, I'm not playing fucking games here. All right, people are coming after my family. People are coming after other people's families. People are showing up at houses. I want to actually, and you guys see how they lie. You see snaps at the beginning of this video. You see how he made. I mean, if you watch that, you would actually think that my girl with fucking cancer, all right, with some type of like meth head as it. She's literally so innocent. She don't even know what to do when her vape charger breaks. Like, that was the story. And he hasn't stopped writing tinfoil since. And that's a fact. But does that make us any better if we go to tell truth on them, but we tell it halfway and don't tell the actual story? And then when I say to him, hey, we need to actually tell the real story. Oh, fuck it, who cares? If he goes down, they all go down. Like, basically, like, the ends meet the means, right? I don't agree with that. I think the truth is the truth is the truth is the truth, motherfucker. So that's how all this started. And it only continued today. He didn't like it when I mentioned that. Because he knows he did a fucking shit job in that. He didn't do that Marine any justice. But the Marine seemed to want his help and not my help towards the end. Because I took a week off. And they said, out of respect, I wanted to let you know that I gave Iggy all this information, And this is when he got mad because I said, please don't tell me you gave him all the information. I'm like, and I was worried he couldn't sit on the information. That was me being honest. I mean, but people are always, you write something, they screenshot, send it. Oh, he's talking shit. Just like last night. Oh, he's talking shit. Oh, he's making people pick a side. Not true. Not true. Actually, I'm doing a live stream. He's the last thing on my mind. And apparently, I'm the first thing on his. Because all of a sudden, I have people in distress. Like, I'm being told I need to pick a side. And I'm like, this is news to me. So I just wanted to kind of, I hope I kind of like laid the groundwork for how this all started. It's kind of ridiculous, but a video was done and it can't be ignored. And for everyone who, and to believe it or not, a lot of people like turned on me and shit over this. It's crazy. And the thing is, you're going to know I'm telling the truth because I'm going to say some things that aren't exactly that smart to say about myself on the internet because I'm going to tell some truths. So let's continue. You guys all still here? Everyone's still here. All right. Acting tough. All right, ready? Is this? I keep getting. All right, I got it saved behind here. I got a screen share, right?
Are you kidding me?
Oh man, have you guys been able to see me or the screen this whole time? I don't even know, but whatever. I'm not used to this software. I hope it's going okay. Okay. Where is he? Why can't I hear him? Oh. So I'm gonna let him speak his piece for a little bit, all right?
Talk to him dissing me behind my back. Then recently,
behind his back. Okay, sure.
As you know, I was doing something for a week ago, a couple weeks ago. I was gone.
I think we showed you guys.
A couple weeks ago, I was gone for a week because a friend of mine got into something, and I had to be there for him. And that's what I was doing, so I forgot all about this. I wasn't paying attention to Red Pill and none of this bullshit.
Yes, you were.
He starts going to my mods, trying to get my mods to turn on me.
Lie. Again, lie. Which mod are you talking about exactly, Iggy? Are you talking about when I sent you a bunch of viewers and some of my mods all of a sudden became your mods? How can I steal a mod from you when they were my mod in the first place? But, you have a way about lying with your little silver-tongued street rat motherfucking ass. And I don't know, people believe your bullshit. But I'm going to fucking open it all up tonight. So how do I steal? I don't even know one of your mods. But I know about 3 or 4 of my mods. You made your mods real quick. You think I'm stupid? Another lie, by the way.
Goes to my mods and tries to get my mods to turn on me. And now tonight, he said that I'm telling people to pick sides. He said I'm telling people to pick sides.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, you fucking stupid fucking purse snatching motherfucker. All right? Literally, man. Who the fuck do you think you are fucking questioning me and my veteran status and everything that I say? You purse snatching fucking street level fucking got a mic and started talking shit. You piece of fucking shit. Who did I tell to pick sides? I messaged one person who was my mod before they were your mod. And I said, is it true Iggy is telling people to pick sides? And then you made this video. Tell me I'm not telling the truth. Fucking liar. Everything out of his fucking mouth is a fucking lie. Look at this fool.
Who in here can say I told him to pick a side? Name one person in here say I told you to pick a side.
Sorry, but you already know who. I'm not gonna say their name, but you already know. You clearly already know. Because you made it clear at the beginning of the video that you knew. Alright? You made sure to tell them that they're cut. And all that shit. Like you're some type of fucking... I mean, some shit's gone to your head. I don't know who the fuck you think you are telling people they're cut. You even told me today, you're blocked. Get the fuck out of here. I'm blocked, you fucking bitch. Who does the guy think he is? Seriously. I'll smack the glasses off his face and... Oh, man.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you.
Show us. Show us.
What a lying piece of shit scumbag this dude is.
Listen up, guys.
That was my real friend.
I'm a scumbag. We were never real friends, you fucking faggot. We honestly, we were never like real friends. It's kind of like, you know, the enemy of your enemy is your friend type of thing.
No one come here with the bullshit because you can't. I know. I'm looking who's in here. Every one of you guys will sit here and say, I never told none of you to pick a side. I never came to...
See, that's the thing. I can say that. Hey, go. Are you watching Frozen? Yeah? Alright, but she's watching Frozen, right? Sorry, but you know, this is what the house sounds like of a guy who has a family. Alright, Olivia, you gotta go. Aren't you watching the movie? What do you want? No, this is mine. No, that's not your. Yeah, the mic. Yeah, the microphone. Yeah. All right, baby. Amanda, please. You know how my family thinks I'm so stupid for even engaging in this, and I probably am. But yeah, I can't leave this clown to talk about me. Literally, to talk about a veteran with credentials that's been through all kinds of stuff. And, you know, and he's this, like, street kid. But the thing is, I grew up like that, too. So it's like, Olivia, what's wrong? It's okay. It's just you can't touch the mic. You can't touch it because see the buttons? Amanda, please.
Literally, you're focused on rednecks and not, like, what's going on.
Well, he's not a redneck. He's kind of like a wigger. Well, I mean, you know, because they're talking about you, that I need to do this. Just let me do this. It won't take long.
Middle America are redneck.
I know. Well, I'll take care of it. All right. Yeah, I want to let him say his piece. That's the thing. More than he would do for me. So, in one breath, you hear that? In one breath, this is how the lies just flow off his tongue. In one breath, he says, name one person. I have never, ever. And then he starts saying, that sheer running a mouth. You just answered your own fucking question. Name one person. I have never. And that's just sheer. It's like in your mind, you were thinking of like me sitting there like, are you fucking kidding me? And you corrected yourself. So thank you for correcting yourself before you wrecked yourself. But too bad, because you already wrecked yourself, kid. You went after the wrong one. I ain't in the fucking mood for this shit. So
Sherry, you are dismissed. You're cut. Now,
who the fuck do you think he is?
Reptil, here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this like this because at one point I was on a personal level with you. One point I was cool with you. All right. So I'm gonna give you the time to come up and tell everybody how this started, what you got mad about. Okay.
Meanwhile, I was at 1 in the morning. I'm
okay?
sleeping.
Well,
I got about 100 text messages. I woke up.
We'll see how you're
I'll tell you after. Listen.
I have things that I can show to prove this dude didn't tell the truth about the Navy.
No?
This dude didn't
Show
tell the
him.
truth about CPS. He's telling you Snaps called CPS on him. No, he didn't. That's a lie. He said he was a crypto in the Navy. No, he wasn't.
You said? Crypto in the Navy, it's a lie. That's what he said. Just to be clear. I'm gonna eat this motherfucker. Also out of his fucking stupid fucking lying ass mouth. So, not a crypto in the Navy. That's a lie, right? You said that, Iggy. Okay. Snaps called, well, we call it DCF. He calls it CPS. Child fucking services on your kid. And you guys can see why. And then there was even a worse video made. He was saying, oh, that's why I showed you the end table. That's a mess. Yo, clean your fucking home. He made a whole video about literally the end table at the side of my bed. While I'm waiting on brand new furniture. I already got the mattress, everything. All I need is the frame. That's coming Saturday. So while I'm like in between bedroom sets, and you know, my nightstand's a little bit of a mess. But that's my nightstand in my personal bedroom where the baby don't go unless I'm doing this on YouTube. Then she'll come in here.
That's a lie. So Red Bill, tell them what really happened in the Navy.
I'll tell you what really happened in the Navy. You guys want to know what really happened in the Navy? All right, let's do it.
When I met him, it turns out that he's got credentials. He used to be in the Navy, and he was a cryptologist, which is something very interesting.
Yeah.
You want to say a little bit about that?
Well, there's a lot of different types of cryptologists. There's cryptologists who do linguistics, like language. There's cryptologists who are more into the techie part of it. I was a collection. CT. It's a CTR.
Gathered any intel?
Tell the accent. CTR. CTR. And anyone in the Navy knows what that is. So, top secret SCI clearance. And with a polygraph.
Damn.
Which brings it up a step.
That's no joke.
So, well, the reason is because they don't know. What I do is what I did.
Tonight.
This is from 2001 to 2004. What I would do is, you go out and we have certain equipment. I'm not going to give any insight.
Right, that's cool, man.
But we listen to our enemies and we listen to what they're doing. And
Protect
you never
America.
know. You never know what's going to come across.
Right.
That's why I need that clearance.
Right. No, it makes sense, man.
But I just want to say one thing. After the Patriot Act passed, my job description changed.
What do you mean?
Literally like 2 days after, I was listening to a Marine cry about his girl sending him a Dear John letter. Listening to our own people.
So after the Patriot Act that was already written up well before 9/11, but trotted out on 9/11, your job changed. You went from foreign governments and enemies to domestic,
to both,
in your own soldiers.
to both. But then it gradually even got worse towards the domestic.
And that's how you ended up watching me? Like you ended up in the truth community, you ended up trying to figure out.
That's why I got out of the Navy, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing. There's too many guys just keep holding on even though they know it's wrong.
No. And I've been awake for a long time, but it's really been these last few years that, I used to watch things with Anthony Patch. I just want to let people know, though, Richie, he's legit. A lot of fucking haters out there. Excuse my language.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I can. So, there's a lot of haters out there that try to say he's this, he's this show. But listen, he drove out here. He emailed me. He texted me. He came out here.
Hold on. So let me go back to the point I want to emphasize.
They don't know. The reason what I do is what I did. This is from 2001 to 2000. And we listened. Say one thing. After the Patriot Act.
All right. So first of all, at this point, I had never dreamed of being on YouTube. This is like probably almost a year. I mean, March 29th. So like a full year before I was a YouTuber. A year before I ever went on YouTube.
Passed. My job.
This is the truth about my time in the Navy. Of course, yes, I was a cryptologist. Yes, I was top of my class. That's actually the truth. After the Patriot Act, I wasn't feeling it. So whatever. Here's me candid, being straight up. just thinking I'm doing an interview with. I mean, if you guys don't know Richie from Boston, you gotta check him out. I mean, it's unbelievable the type of work he does and the authenticity that comes out of him. He's an authentic person, and I've learned that over time. And unfortunately, people you think that other people I thought were authentic, it's just not the case. It's just not.
Description changed. What do you mean?
I want to get to the point. I don't want to play too much.
Girl sending him a Dear John letter. Listening to our own people.
So after the Patriot Act that was already written up well before 9/11, but trotted out on 9/11, your job changed. You went from foreign governments.
It was a little bit after 9/11.
And enemies to domestic.
To both.
In your own soul.
To both. But then it gradually even got worse towards the domestic.
And that's how you ended up watching me? Like you ended up in the truth community, you ended up trying to figure out.
That's why I got out of the Navy, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah. Dude, that's amazing. Just too many guys just keep holding on, even though they know it's wrong.
No. And I've been awake
All right.
for a long time, but it's really been these.
So go ahead, sucker, and question my fucking military status again. Question my, calling stolen valor on a Navy intel guy. What are you out of your fucking mind? Like, who the fuck do you think you are calling that shit on me? Seriously, who the fuck do you think you are? If you do have my DD-214, then you know for a fact I was in the Navy. You know for a fact I was a CTR, meaning collection. And if you've been listening to me, you know for a fact that I've never, ever shared intel. Ever. Because I'm not stupid. I'm not going to ever do that. Yeah, he goes on in his video talking about, and then if you really were, you couldn't share the intel. I don't know if I ever shared Navy communication, top secret, anything. I don't talk about it. This interview was the closest I came to talking about it. Just basically acknowledging the fact that after the Patriot Act, things changed. And I really didn't. I had a big problem with it, to be honest with you. And I signed up. I actually, in the beginning, I signed up for 6 years in the Navy just to get a bonus. I was so fucking broke when I signed up. I was 17 years old. 9/11 just happened. I was so broke. I signed up for like 10, 11,000, something like that bonus, just for 2 years of your life. I mean, at the time, it didn't really, it just sounded like a lot, but that's 2 extra years, because usually it's 4 years. I signed up for 6 years. Ended up doing just under 4 years. No dishonorable discharge, no other than honorable discharge. In fact, let's take a look at some of these discharges. This fucking clown calling stolen valor on a real fucking people who at the most important time when things were really going down back then. Whether I was misled or not, that was my job. That was my job. And it took a lot of fucking balls to speak up that I wasn't cool with some of the stuff going on. And I can't get into specifics. But people have my paperwork. They can't deny I didn't do what I did in the Navy. It's undeniable. Even Adam has my paperwork. You can't deny it. Military discharges. You guys see this shit? Shit, man. Can you? Hello? Oh, no. Everyone still here? People still here? All right, good. So you guys still here? Why am I not getting any mic feedback? I mean, what are you, jealous of the mic or something? I don't understand what happened to this kid. But he lost his fucking mind last night going after me. Because I will go through every word you say and in the certain situations where I might be wrong, or actually, you know what? I'll tell you guys right off the bat. Check this out. So here is the only truth that he spoke in his video. He said, first of all, he said this is not true. He said, oh, he's been talking to the other side, meaning, RTP and Snaps. Yeah, I'm talking to them after they fucking had CPS call. Okay, yeah, sure. Of course, I'm not fucking. I absolutely never ever talked to them unless it was basically an aggressive conversation. I mean, the last time I talked to Road to Prison that was all online, and that's been basically it. There's been some text messages, but he's not really on my radar. He's more so on your radar. Kind of like when he came to your city and punked you out. Straight up punked you, bro. And you called me all shook, asking me what to do. All right, you wanna talk shit? Let's get real. You were shook. That's why you were sitting in his car, all agreeable, shaking your head. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was saying, "I'll keep you safe." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pathetic, man. I would never, ever let somebody that was talking that much shit. Put it this way: you come up to Boston, Iggy, I am not going to be sitting in a car with you with a whatever, a thing between us, knowing that I came there like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Accepting $100. I don't know if that. You know what? This is why I'm fair. I don't know if that's true, but that's what's been said. He gave him $100. That was like his. I don't know. He was like giving out. It was like Christmas, If you meet him, I'll give you $100. I wouldn't meet him. Well, basically, I said, don't come up here. But he met him, got his $100. He was high the next day on the stream. Oh, but Red Pill. People always say that you were high. You guys want to know the truth? I've been sober for 6 years. But if you look at my videos in March, in April, in the beginning of May, in some of them, I look fucked up. And no, it's not from Xanax, bro. Not from Xanax. It's actually Klonopin. That's how honest I'll be. All right? I was prescribed Klonopin by the VA. Okay? They overprescribe you all the time. And I was prescribed it. It was too much. It had me fucking all loopy. And, I was out of my mind in like March and April on Klonopin prescribed. See, I'm willing to tell some fucking truth. Are you? Because what the fuck have you been on lately? And what the fuck were you on that night when you saw him after you got that $100? Supposedly. I'm not going to call it fact. I'm not going to call something I can't prove fact like you do. So he goes on to say all this shit. You guys, I'm going to play the whole video. But he goes on to say all this shit, right? Talking about, it wasn't a crypto. False. I'm going to tell everybody you're discharging the Navy. My discharge is with honorable conditions. Honorable conditions. You understand? This shit's over your head, kid. Over your head. And when it comes to top secret shit, there's no room for error. No room for error when it comes to that. You need to be on the up and up, which I was for years. And I started to have a problem with what we were doing a little bit. And I can't, the truth is you can't talk about this stuff. This is the type of shit that he claims I talk about that I don't. Because you can't get into the details, which I really don't like in this situation because it's harmless. And I think I basically laid it out. So it's like pretty clear exactly what the problem was. But I'm not going to risk fucking, getting hemmed up over this. So let me just show you guys. Look. So this fool, he's talking about like dishonorable. Look at it. Uncharacterized discharge, dishonorable, bad conduct, other than honorable, general under honorable conditions. That was my discharge in the Navy. I didn't finish my 6 years. It's as simple as that. I signed up for 6. I did just under 4. That's the truth right there. And he makes it into this whole thing like I wasn't a crypto. I wasn't all this. Man, you played yourself. You played yourself coming at me. Because I will show, even if it's not, exactly, I could pretend to be, it was a 100% honorable discharge, but it was with honorable conditions. And let's read about it. Let's see what that, people like him, a lot of people don't understand the difference. Honorable. Here it is. So, this characterization of service is also referred to as a general discharge. It is assigned when service was satisfactory but not so meritorious as to warrant an honorable discharge. Even service members with superior, like I said, top of my class, A school, C school, facts. Top, number 1, both classes. That's the truth. Even service members with superior service record may be assigned this discharge because of non-judicial punishment. If you can't put it to get the dots together on that one, I basically laid it all out. I wasn't exactly cool with what was going on. Let's just say that. And this motherfucker wants to question years of my life, years of my prime that I put into that. And then not just that, question what I was doing before the Navy, which was basketball. I'll bring a camera down. I still got it. My knee's bad, but when you're that level of basketball, you have that level of talent. I always have. Always. My father was Division II after Vietnam. And I did exaggerate a little bit. I said that I don't even have to be on. I could lie about this. Nobody would know. But I just want to be 100% real. So I exaggerated a little bit, kind of like everyone does, right? Little shit. But they said they didn't actually give me here is a Division I scholarship, full boat, sign. No, they had scouts coming to see me. And that eventually could have been the outcome. But right away, it was I already signed up for the Navy. And that's the facts. That's the truth. I could make it into, I had an actual full boat. I might have actually said I had I think I have said I had a Division I scholarship waiting for me. I basically did. But, they're not going to, it's 9/11 just happened. You're going in the Navy. They're going to move on. But they did come. They sent scouts to watch me play. I was a point guard. 6'2". 6'2", and I would bruise you, dude. All right. So let's see what else this fucking faggot got to say. All right. We're going to put it all out there. I'm airing my shit. You're going to air your shit, too. All right. He's still talking. Let's see. Hold on. Let's let him. The thing is, this thing's 2 hours long. But I think in the beginning, he really says what he has to say.
So the day it started, the video I put out that shows Marfugel hacked into that lady's phone, right?
It was Dex.
Got mad at me like a little girl.
No,
crying
like someone who believes in truth.
Information before him. That's how it starts, right there. He's mad that I put information out on the internet.
Again, another lie. I was mad he didn't give the whole story. He didn't even know the whole story because he didn't even fucking take the time to investigate it like I did. And then when he found out the whole story, he said, fuck it. As long as he goes down, fuck it. Well, fuck that. I ain't about that. I ain't about just taking someone down by any means. I'll take them down with truth, but not by any means like that. And that explained to me basically exactly what this dude is all about. He will say whatever it takes to take you down by any means. Whereas he said it, if he goes down, they all go down. And I said, well, that's not the case, though. It wasn't really actually. I mean, he was probably sitting there telling them to do it, but he didn't physically do the hacking. So that's the truth. Tries to make it about first. If I cared about being first, I think I would have dropped some videos by now. And I'm gonna play some stuff just to prove all the intel I'm sitting on.
Before him, he crying about it, like literally crying, like a little girl in the 8th grade. That
was I literally crying, or was I saying you fucked up? You don't know how to sit on intel.
Crying to me. So boom. No names here. This is something I'm not gonna show no one unless I get permission. But some dude that is cool with Red Pill sends me big screenshots going back 2 months. I'm talking. I got emails, a screenshot. A Red Pill calling me shady, saying that my videos suck.
Well, can't argue with that.
I'm a terrible researcher. Just like corny shit. You know what I mean?
But you know what's weird though? I don't know who this dude is. I'd like to know who this dude is, because honestly, I'm not the type that talks behind people's backs. The talking that went on behind his back was basically just with that Marine, and it wasn't so much as behind his back as it was just being straight with her, saying, that's I meant him being straight with him, just saying, you know, this dude's gonna fuck it up, which he did. So I'm curious, who's this other guy that has all the that I talk to that often, that I've been talking all this shit. I'd like to see that. Unless it was from like 9 months, 10 months ago. But you're saying the past 2 months. I'd like to see that. You lying motherfucker.
Shit, basically. Hey, Stat, you don't like it? See ya.
Oh yeah, you're the boss, right? You ain't shit. Literally, this dude's like, he's like a purse snatching, fucking bottom of the barrel street scum. Seriously. And it's always kind of bothered me that I'm like associated with this cat. But, you know, your enemy, right? But fuck that. He wants to come at me like this? Someone with credentials that actually cared about these people. I was looking out for Shauna. I was looking out for all these females that were getting treated like shit. And I just, you know, I was really looking out for them. But the thing is, people sway. They kind of like, they go with the wind. You know, the wind blows one way, you know, they go that way. The wind blows the other way, they go that way. You know, wherever the protection may be. Well, guess what? Blow that way.
The point was he was saying this behind my back. So I confront him about it. I said, yo, look, what you say, bro, da-da-da-da. He lies about the whole thing.
Another lie. We actually fought right in front of 3 different people. We did nothing but talk shit to each other for days. Lie about it. Well, if you're saying that there's some like another dude, I told you, yeah, I talked to the girl, you know, all that shit. There's all these witnesses, but the thing is, they're all like, everybody, like I said, my mods, not his mods. They were my mods first, but I don't know. They decided that this is the way they wanted to go. I don't know. Maybe they thought that I was, you know, because once my child got involved, I took like 10 days off, right? If some of you guys who are in the know, I took that off. But guess what? That comes into question as well. Well, guess what? I'm going to, even though it's not exactly like something I want to talk about, because, you know, it's not, if it's my business, I don't give a shit. I'll tell you guys everything. If it's someone else's business, I don't really want to talk about it. But I'll tell you guys right now. I don't even want to hear me, but if you guys remember, let's just say this. If you guys remember, when I first became a YouTuber, I was a single dad, right? For those of you guys who have been around that long, I was a single dad. If you go back to the beginning of my videos, if it's during March or April, I might not look too well. I was on the corner. That's how true I'm being. Okay? I was a single father for a little bit. So, I think that's where the question came in, as far as that. Because the day after fucking that piece of shit Snaps made that video targeting a child with all these comments in the comment section. Oh, we get a call. They're all talking about calling child services. And then he goes and says, that never happened. Snaps never called. I never said Snaps called. I said that he caused somebody to call. His videos made somebody call. I mean, all you gotta do is look at the comments. It's very clear. They make it very clear. They don't talk about someone should. They're talking about like, I'm going to. And someone did. And the social worker that was already had dealt with Amanda came to the house, armed an investigator, and put my name on the paperwork as well. And then she looked around. She goes, what's this all about? She goes, there's something about mold. Because he said there was mold. I mean, he just makes shit up. You guys saw him at the beginning of the video making all this shit up, like blowing everything out of proportion. And this isn't easy to talk about, but it's just, if I'm being honest, I'm being honest. And in Massachusetts, it's very difficult to like stay off their radar, especially if you're trying to tell truth and you got fucking people out there that are willing to stoop that low. And then not just enemies, but friends that actually like believe this shit and go and call you a liar and all this. I have paperwork. I'll show. He has the paperwork. That's why he knows. He knows better. The day after Snap's video, it's paperwork from DCF that they visited, and they created a treatment, a family care plan, or whatever they call it, which basically, they were gonna help us with daycare. That's what it came down to. No, they didn't give a shit about the call, but because it was already a caseworker in place, they decided, hey, we had been talking about doing daycare, and the plan was daycare by the time she's 3, which is coming up, so that's what it was. Not easy to talk about, but at least I'm gonna be honest. This motherfucker ain't gonna lie on me.
So Red Pill, I'm giving you the floor right now. Here, call in. Admit that. Am I lying, Red Pill?
Yes.
Is that why you're mad at me, right? Is that why people keep coming to me about you running your mouth on me, right?
Nah, one person who you gave an ultimatum. Pick a side. That's how it started. Stop lying to yourself.
Oh man, that's right. Oh man, I can't believe I gotta do this to you, bro. I can't.
I mean, it's, you think like somebody like they just have like 1 or 2 things, and you could tell someone's full of shit when they got like 30 things. They got a whole list of shit that they want to fucking an expose, as Snaps calls it. It's so obvious, but you know what? People fall for this shit all the time, and this is the whole point of my video. Don't just like take people's word for shit. You know what I mean? Like, unless they have really honestly proven to be an honest person and you can trust them. I don't know about you guys, but I get a feeling I know who I can trust. Well, we'll continue.
If I gotta do this to you, bro.
You ain't doing shit to me.
So.
It's your $1 coffee.
Online Christian Fellowship, KGB Scriptures only. Okay, Iggy, you are.
I mean, look, 54 likes, 4 dislikes. People eat this shit up.
Hey, baby.
Philly, you gotta go with Olivia. Go.
This isn't a troll. This was someone that was my friend. Okay? This is personal.
Go, Philly, go.
Okay, this is someone I called my friend. This is someone I thought had my back. When the whole time he didn't. Guys, you don't even understand how much deeper this gets, all right? So let's go back to his video where he goes into the Uber.
Philly, go. Philly.
Valor, dude, right?
Go, Olivia's coming.
Matt, I'm gonna give you a chance, bro.
What's he saying?
Tell the truth about that, all right?
I missed it.
I know.
Sorry, hold on. What did he say?
About that. What did you do that day, man?
Oh, wait.
When you got into the Uber and you tried to accuse someone stealing Valor.
Oh, my, this is the worst one. This is the worst one. Okay. Guys, you go back, watch my video. There's this dude, right? Literally an Uber driver. I take it, and I'm going to meet my mother, and I was gonna use her car. That's 100% the truth. Drop me off at her work, right next to her work at CVS. Go Philly, and we start talking. We start talking about truth channels. Now, he wasn't like a what do they call themselves? Mafia, whatever they call themselves, the fam. But he knew of Mafugo and he liked Mafugo. And I wish I had gotten that on camera because you know what? It's kind of, I don't like the fact that part's not on camera. But that's what got me to turn on the camera. And I start recording this dude. And I mean, Iggy, I don't have that much time. You really think I got that much time in my hand to fake an Uber ride and like drive across the city and ask someone fake questions and they happen to have a Russian accent and all this weird shit? You really think that like I seriously, dude? It just shows like he'll just say anything. He'll say anything. He's trying to say that this crazy situation I was in with this dude. He did say, he goes, I actually asked him. I said, you ever heard of Mafugo? And he goes, yeah, I love Mafugo. I said, Mafugo news and TV. He goes, yeah, I love Mafugo. And I showed him, and he said he liked it. And then he starts talking about him and his friends in the army. And, to a true vet. Yeah, that's right. Veteran, okay? Fucking, you don't call stolen valor on fucking veterans like that, you dumb motherfucker. It is clear within 3 seconds if somebody's a veteran or not. Which is why anybody who's a vet in this room tonight, they know I'm a vet. They can tell. They just know. Or if they actually wanted to ask me questions, if they had a conversation with me, or even ask me a question right now, I could answer it. If you want to put a question in, go ahead. But I just want to keep playing. So, I mean, I don't know where he gets this, but apparently he thinks that I found some Russian friend and made a fake video of stolen valor. No, that was off the cuff. I asked him, do you listen to all that stuff? Because he was talking about some stupid shit about something that was on TV and he didn't believe it. And I said, do you listen to truth channels and all that? He goes, yeah. And I was like, well, I have one. It's called Red Pill News Dispensary. And he goes, oh yeah, no, I listened to a bunch of them. He started naming a couple. And I said, you listen to Mafugo? He goes, yeah, I love Mafugo. And that's when I was like, all right. And I started recording. And I already knew he wasn't a veteran. I could tell. And that's the truth. That is the truth of that story. I mean, it's clear. You go watch the video. It's fucking clear. This dude, this is what I mean. He'll just say anything. Anything. All because somebody all because he gave someone an ultimatum. You need to choose him or me. So I messaged one of my ex-mods. In fact, someone I thought was my best friend on the internet. To be 100% honest, I'm actually shocked by this. I thought they were my best friend on the internet, which tells you a lot about the internet. No response. And all of a sudden this video comes out. And I asked them simply, is it true that Iggy is making people pick sides? So, that's the truth, yo.
Doing? Yeah. What's that discharge say out of the Navy? What kind of discharge did you get?
General with honorable conditions.
Well, I know, buddy. So, stealing valor, you're accusing someone of, and you.
What? Say it? Is he gonna say it? Is he gonna say it?
You made that whole thing up. He did that with somebody he knew. That was a reenactment.
He got an imagination. Iggy, you got one hell of a fucking imagination. Seriously. Where do you come up with your fucking bullshit? Seriously, like how do you even come up with that? It takes somebody with that type of fucking fake ass mind to think something like that up.
Basically, it was acted out. He acted out. So let's see you tell the truth about that, Matt. Then
Just did.
go to Snaps. Okay, you accuse Snaps of calling CPSing. The video you put out, you didn't even make. Are you gonna tell them that? Don't tell them who made it.
For anyone who doesn't know, I put out a video a couple days ago, like 3 days ago, in the morning. Put it out. Realized that there was some people's names in it. Took it down. I didn't make the video. That's all I'm gonna say. Even though the person that did hasn't exactly been exactly so cool through all this, let's say, to say the least. But like I said, I'm not going to involve anybody by name or really give particulars. But yeah, I was sent a video that was all edited out, and I played it, and then took it down once I realized there was some names on it, and I said, "Wait, I'm not doxing anyone." Something that he don't care about. He tries to dox me on here. Just stay tuned. So I've already told you guys the real story with CPS, all that. So just watch the way the lies flow. That's what I mean. Once you start giving your own dirt
Tell
out.
them who made that video. But are you gonna admit that you didn't make that video you put out the other night?
I never said I did. Someone sent it to me. I played it. Have you ever seen me do a video like that? I don't do videos like that.
That was supposed to be the rule exposing everything, right?
No, it wasn't.
That had your little.
That was just their video. And to be honest with you, I mean, Snaps is my problem. I think Road to Prison, that's your deal. I think Road to Prison punked your ass in your own city, gave you $100, had you all agreeable in his car like a little fucking bitch. And it was pathetic. And it made us all look bad. And you know what you did last night? Opened us up to all types of criticism and honestly exposed these girls to be attacked. I ain't gonna be no Superman for nobody no more.
Yeah, Matt didn't make that video. I mean, you guys can probably tell it was all edited. The dude don't edit. So, Matt, you gonna tell the truth about that? Don't tell them who did it, because I know who made it.
Don't worry, I didn't.
You don't need to tell them who made it. Just admit that you didn't make that video because you forgot.
Like, listen, who the fuck does he think he is? Like, listen to him. Who the fuck does he think he is? Like I'm fucking sitting there like claiming that video. Honestly, I don't even think it was that well done. To be real, I think it would have been a lot more effective to play the part when Adam actually fucking sends this motherfucker to people. But they didn't do that. I think that would have been a lot more effective.
Accuse me of not doing my own research. I have text messages that
You didn't
even know you sent to me.
Oh, here's the best part. Here's the best part. You want to know why? He thinks I'm working with the other the heads I've been dissing the whole night. I'm working with them. You know why? You know how like in an email you get a reply, it says RE. But if you're writing like a text message and you're saying like in regards to, so I sent a text message. Actually, I believe it was to somebody that he's close with right now. And it says RE, like in regards to, or regarding. And I named the people I was regarding. And it was people, you know, that we kind of had problems with. And I just said, you know, I need the videos that they deleted, if anyone has them. Because basically, you know, the way I just showed that deleted video from Snaps at the beginning of this, right at the beginning, that was the video I was really looking for. Where he literally dances around for like 6 hours with tinfoil. It's fucking crazy. Right after he literally gets high on camera, doesn't realize that he just got high on camera. And the whole time, you know, the first like 5 minutes of the video, getting that shit up. That was the video I was looking for. So thank you for the person who sent it to me. And, you know, I haven't involved anyone else's names, but he had the nerve to think that RE, meaning like regarding these people, I need the video, da da da. He thought that was me, because I wrote to him, oh, wrong text, but I meant to send someone else. He thought that was me slipping and sending it to him. Even today, I try to give this dude so many chances today. I gave him so many outs. I said I basically listed everything where he straight up lied. And you know, he didn't exactly like stand by his fucking lies either, but he wouldn't like take them back either. So it's like, well, if you're not gonna take them back, you're not gonna fucking like make a correction, then I'm gonna just fucking do a tell all like I am now. And so, and I said, by the way, why the fuck would you think that I'm working with the other side? And so I start looking, I'm like, why would he think that? It was puzzling me. And then I seen the text message. It says, RE, blah, 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 names their names. You know, I need the videos on them. Because, you know, I mean, that's the thing. They'll put out a video, delete it, and people will try to record it. Just like I'm sure people are recording this. Don't worry, I ain't taking it down. You don't got to rush. You don't got to take up all the memory on your computer. I ain't taking this down. He didn't take his down. I ain't taking mine down. Fuck that. And this is a tell-all. So there's gonna be this bad shit on me. There's things I've never shared. I'm sharing on this video because I just want to fucking make sure that everyone knows exactly who the fucking fake ass motherfucker is and who ain't. I'm not putting up with this bullshit. All right, it's one thing like you expect it from people that you're not cool with. But even though me and him haven't been cool for 3 weeks, I should say. It doesn't matter. What an idiot to bring it out into the open like that and basically expose everybody and put them in you know, harm's way. Because honestly, hey, divide and conquer. Well, thank you. Loose lips sink ships. Continue.
For people to do your research. You've done none of your own research at all. Everything you get, you put in front of you put on the screen that someone else gave you. So for you to try to insult me, man, that's why I'm getting this petty. That's why I'm getting this petty, bro. Because this is shit that I read that you said about me. So
he knows he's being petty. Subconscious speaking.
Oh yeah, bro. Look, what are you 6'2", bro? You can't,
6'2".
You can't expect everyone to believe these bullshit lies. You say that you sacrificed going to Division I college to play basketball, and that's a lie.
Exaggerated, but I had Division I scout from Northeastern looking at me straight up.
You need to stop this. Division I.
Yeah.
Really, bro, you got to be.
I'm a sharpshooter.
6'5" to get a Division I scholarship to a top
you have to be black and 6'5".
Went to the Navy. What happened?
Maybe in Pittsburgh.
Are you going to tell people what happened in the Navy, or am I going to show it to them? You can either tell them, or I'll show them what happened in the Navy.
Nothing happened in the Navy besides me.
Or are you going to come clean and we can squash it?
Nothing's getting squashed,
son. You're trying to turn people on me, cuz. That's why I'm doing it. You're trying to turn people on me. You're trying to turn my own.
See, this is it. Hold on, let me see.
Moderators on me.
You're trying to turn my own moderators on me. This is what he's referencing. Hey, to my moderator. They were my moderator first, right? I go, hey, is it true he's making people pick sides? Simple as that. At that, you know, I also said something like, you okay? You know, what's up with you? You know, is it true Iggy's making people pick sides? Something to that effect. But those are the exact words as far as concerning him. Is it true he's making people pick sides? To my own moderator. And then, because at one point I sent basically my whole channel, I said, go check out Iggy, da-da-da-da-da. You know, he covered this one. Check it out. Sent him all kinds of subs. Whatever. I'm not Moth. I'm not going to hold it over his head. But then he started making my subs his subs. And when I was gone, after Snaps made that video and CPS showed up at the house, I was gone for 10 days because I was just, it ain't worth it when your family starts getting involved. And he has no problem involving my family in this. That's why I have no mercy. And yes, Division One scouts were looking at me. Yes, 100%. No, I didn't have like the full boat already ready to be signed. No, but they were looking at me because I actually am that good at basketball.
Work. I'm not sweating it, but it's the fact that I have a whole vaccine video ready for tonight, and I had a beeline and do this because I got another message about this dude blabbing his mouth away. Then,
to put that into context, in the middle of my video, he starts messaging somebody that's in my comment section, calling them two-faced and giving them ultimatums saying, you need to pick a side. This dude creates problems and then fucking cries about them like a bitch on the internet. Literally created this problem last night. The person, you know, they was kind of like stuck, and I feel bad for them. I really do. I don't want to say their name, nothing. But, you know, he puts them in the middle like that. I would never do that to anybody. I've never done that to anybody ever. Even now, I'm not telling anyone to pick sides. But there's truth and there's non-truths. And even if it means telling shit that I don't even have to tell, I'm going to stick on the side of truth.
let's get to the deep stuff, okay, guys? Matt, yeah, I know I wasn't supposed to say this to anybody, but me and you ain't cool. We are prime enemies. You are the biggest enemy I have. Above Morfugu, above Road to Prison, and all of them. Matt, you are the biggest enemy of mine. You are a two-faced traitor, cuz. You two-faced the shit out of me, bro. You talk all that shit behind my back, and then you've been working with Morfugu people the entire time. So
did you hear that? Right now, the Mafugu people are laughing their asses off. They love this. They know I haven't been working with them. And hey, you guys, if you guys want to use that as ammo, go ahead. He said it. Obviously ain't true. There's only one person I've spoken to, and that's West Virginia Prepared Mind. We've had one conversation. It was a friendly conversation. She said something about me that wasn't exactly right or nice. Kind of caused like a rumor to start. An untrue rumor at the time. Fuck it. So she basically said, she was actually kind of right. I mean, she said the VA is overprescribing veterans. She was right but she said it a little late. You know, I was already off the medicine. I told the doctor I can't take this medicine anymore. March, April, the beginning of May, right? But she says that like way afterwards. So that's the only person I had a conversation with. I never talked about anybody that I was down with. Never gave any information. Ever. I would never do that. I think it's pretty clear where I stand. And that's, I guess it's fucking by my lonesome, right here with the truth.
Let's see, are you going to come clean and tell everyone that you've been talking to West Virginia Prepared Mind the entire time, giving them information on us in order to get information on more?
See, that's where the lies begin. Giving them information. What? West Virginia right now is sitting there going, what? Giving information on them? This dude really is a lying piece of shit. On dogs, she's thinking that.
Tells me, Matt goes, look, I have a mole inside Morfugu's group. It's a moderator. Oh, okay, Matt. Well, what are they telling you, Matt? Oh, they're telling me.
Oh, fuck. I ain't losing, right? Hold on. What's going on? Hold on. Am I still live?
Well, I have to tell Matt, I have to tell them information about you guys, but I make stuff up. I'm like, what? He has to lie on us to get information on more.
First of all, it's bullshit. Hold on. Let me get him back up. I just wanted to make sure I'm still live.
Which obviously, come on, cuz I'm not stupid.
I'll tell you exactly what I said to him. I said I feed. It's actually a line from a movie. I said I'm feeding him doc, keep him in the feed him shit, keep him in the dock, something like that, something to that effect. And the person that he's talking about, West Virginia, they know I never fucking gave any information about anybody. I would never do that, never. I fucking, that was like my mission, was not so much to protect him, but protect some of the females who I felt weren't treated right, and some of the females who were getting attacked at the time. He's a grown ass man. He could take care of himself. Rolled to prison, came out, punked him out, and rolled to prison in his prime would fuck him up. I think, honestly. I mean, he's just proven that he's a punk, basically, to me, when he just sits there and lie after lie after lie. I mean, really? You were cool with me? Why would you be boys with somebody if you thought this many fucking things about them? If I ever fucking came across somebody that had this many, and I honestly believe they were lying this much and saying all this shit, all this bullshit that all of a sudden you're saying, all because one fucking person came into my thing, you start harassing them, giving them ultimatums. And then when they tell me I have to pick a side, I said, what? Pick a side? What the fuck? This is supposed to be like on the down low between us, no, not bring other people involved. And so I messaged what I thought was my friend, my mod, who became his mod, and said, is that true? And he goes and makes his fucking video. All of a sudden, he got all these fucking things to say. Get the fuck out of here.
So, come to find out, months later, he's been giving our information of what me, Shauna,
all lies,
all the group, we were in a Twitter group together doing research on, selling it, giving it away. Now look, he got a brand new mic.
Selling it now.
He got a brand new computer. Like 1 + 1 = 2. But then
you hear him? 1 + 1 = 2, right? Let's see how good he does math.
Now he's a Q shield. So are you gonna tell them, Matt, how you got your mic and your laptop that you named after Kelly to try to rub in my face? Like, cuz you're petty.
To try to rub. I mean, all right. First of all, to try to rub it in his face, because when people send me money, if someone sends me money and I say it's for the channel, guess what? It's not going up my nose like you. It's going to the channel. All right? It's actually going to the fucking channel. So when this one particular, it kind of gives away who it is. So I don't even want to. But anyways, he goes on. He starts talking about, oh, you have this Mac. This whole time I've been telling everybody, does anyone know software that works on a Chromebook? It's a fucking Chromebook for $250. That really cost $400, but it was on Cyber Monday. I got it for $250. I got the mic and the stand for $89 on Cyber Monday. 1 + 1 = 2. But let's see what his math comes to. Anybody that listens to me, every single stream I mention, damn, I need a better screen share. Anyone knows something that works with a Chromebook? A Chromebook. An HP fucking Chromebook. It's a nice one. It's about as good as you can get when it comes to Chromebooks. Ain't a fucking Mac. Now the mic is off the hook, don't get me wrong, but it was $89. I mean, I'll pull up proof of that too. I don't give a fuck. But listen to his math. 1 + 1 = 2, right? Well, I don't know. To me, 249 + 89. Give me a second. But it equals, like 338, 328, 328, 338. But 338. That's what I spent. 338. You know what I was sent? I was sent 100, and then I was sent to 50. But actually, she sent me 100 before, so I told anyone, anything you send, I'll match. And just like I'm telling the truth now, I was telling the truth then. And imagine someone actually sent me more money, and I actually had to talk to that person. Whoever, I don't know who Dorothy is, but Dorothy, I need to talk to you. We need to figure out what exactly we should do with the money. And I thought it would be something nice to kind of like, I don't know. I was trying to I appreciate it. If anyone sent you money, and it's so nice for the channel. It shows that they believe in the truth that you're telling. So I told them, you know, I'll freaking name it after you. Sometimes I don't know how to say thank you. You know what I'm saying? And this big-headed motherfucker, he thinks that I named it after somebody to get at him. When this person's been like my best friend for months after months after months after months. I mean, it's just been these last few weeks, ever since the whole DCF thing. And what I think happened is they saw the report from before, you know, when I was a single dad, and they think they're putting 2 and 2 together, but 1 plus 1 doesn't equal 2 in that point. It's 1 plus 0 equals 1. Fool. Damn.
I just want you to know that I've been falling back. I've been doing me. Your petty shit and all these people coming to me with you running your mouth got me to do this. So now I want to know if you're going to tell the truth.
It was one person. Let's just be clear. What got him to do this was one person that he was harassing. I've already said it 1,000 times. I'm not going to keep him. One person kept fucking harassing, giving them ultimatums, and I messaged somebody else and said, is that true? Simple as that. And that's why he's so butthurt. And listen to his math now.
You got your computer in the mail, you know what I mean, and your brand new mic you got, which congratulations to you, partner. Good stuff. Nice mic. We're talking about $3,000. How much does Matt beg for money?
$3,000. And anybody who's been watching me, whether they like it or not, we can go through my history. I have been talking about Q since the first video I ever made. That's not a show. That's someone who actually believes in it. Especially after the IG report and everything, and everything that I have been hearing from Q was in that IG report. I believe in it more than ever. It doesn't make you a show. I just believe in it. I know a lot of people don't, but I happen to. It's one of those things. Some people believe the fucking earth is flat. I don't know. I believe in Q. Fucking clown. $3,000, he says.
Oh, I would make these bets, but I don't have no money. Oh man, if you
I don't.
Here, how much? And I'm not trying to knock and make the money, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he got his mods posting his PayPal every 2 seconds. You know, I've had this channel for a while. I never really brought up money until my laptop. I never really brought up money until my laptop. Ah, it keeps playing. I never really brought up money until just recently when I had no laptop, I was just using my phone. And then I started saying, listen, if anyone wants to donate, it'll go straight to equipment. Meaning laptop, mic, that type of stuff. And that's exactly what happened. A grand total of, what do we say? 89 plus 249. 338. $3,000. You fucking clown, man. I mean, it was Cyber Monday, but it's still. I don't care if I got ripped off. $3,000. I mean, max it would be like 400 and like I don't know 175. So like 575 max. Like if you bought it at the worst spot and got ripped off and paid top dollar, it'd be like 500, 575, something like that. $3,000. You fucking clown. This is what I mean. He'll just say anything. That's what's scary about some YouTubers. They'll say anything. No proof, just him talking, flapping his fucking gums.
Make your own decision. You ain't have to pick a side. I ain't tell no one to pick a side. Whoever said that to him is a liar.
That's why you started out the video saying you're cut. You're done. To the one person that you told to pick a side. You started out the video telling that person you're done, you're cut, you're causing trouble, and then he started, like, seriously, dude, you're getting caught in your own lies. This is what happens when you lie. Forget about keeping it up over time. You can't keep it up over a video.
Sherry is the only person I said something to because she said something.
Oh, there it is. Because he just realized right there. Oh shit. Well, I can't say nobody, because I actually caused all that drama when I went at that person. and made them pick a side. So he's talking shit, the blase blah, all this shit, $3,000, talking shit about people having to pick sides. When in the whole time, it's him creating his own bullshit, making people pick sides. I mean, it's seriously, this is, it like reminds me almost like what the Democrats do for some reason. It reminds me of what the other side does when there was going videos back and forth. It's like sometimes I watch the videos and I'm like, are they just like accusing us of what they're doing? Accusing me of what they do? And he's adopted all their fucking lies. He's signed off on their lies since 3 weeks ago, which is when I was like, fuck this dude. He questioned I was a crypto. He questioned everything. I was like, fuck this kid. But I wasn't going to bring it for the good of people knowing the truth about a certain channel. I wasn't going to make it public. But I have no choice now.
So everyone else in here, did I tell anyone to pick a side in here? We have 27 people in here.
Wait, didn't he just say it? Didn't he just say it? You just named the fucking person, you clown. Wow. And 54 likes. This is what I mean. The audience can be just as bad as the YouTubers sometimes. No proof, just flapping his gums. Did I tell anyone to pick a side? He just got done saying, well, besides this one person. And that's the one person that I fucking that I talked to. That's the one person I referenced. Out of everyone here, did I tell anyone to pick a side? No, because you booted them at the beginning of the show for doing it. When you were harassing them, making them pick a side. I told you, man. I told you. I gave you a chance to fucking come clean with your fucking lies. Because you're only going to get truth from me. Even if some of it isn't exactly paints me in the best picture, it's going to be fucking true.
Have I come to one of you and said you have to pick between me and Matt?
Yep.
But I have a message right here saying, Matt saying Iggy's telling everyone to pick sides.
Everyone. I said, is it true? He's telling people to pick sides. And you just got done talking about the person that you're talking about. I mean, I don't know, man. Listen, if you guys just believe anything you hear, I don't know what to say. I don't know how much I could help you. Honestly. You got to be careful with these fake-ass YouTubers. I mean, like, if that face, if that screams honesty to you, all right, go with it. I don't know. He just double-talked. He just literally double-talked. He said, except for, well, who do you think was the one person that said it to me? And he turns it into all this. He had all these hidden feelings this whole time, like a little fucking bitch, holding them all in. He's willing to go through all these extents. I mean, think about this. He claims to be someone's friend I would never be friends with someone that did 1/10 of all these stories, all these fucking ducktail Mother Goose fucking stories he's telling. 1/10 of them. I wouldn't be cool with them. Man. And then he's always like, I hate how people talk tough on the internet too. I've been trying not to do that, but he's been talking tough on text messages nonstop. It's like, sometimes it's just like, dude, you saw me in person. I tower over you and break your face. Seriously. Your jaw will be dislocated and you know it. You need a weapon. That's the only way. Even Road to Prison would fuck you up. That's why you act like a little bitch when you met him.
So Matt, you're gonna come clean with that too? But Matt, let's find out, where did you get all your new equipment? Where did this loan come? Do you remember?
Amazon.
Red Pill would say something about Marfugal getting that loan from Dustin Nemo. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Do you remember? Yeah. Is it clicking together? Matt
is he in his own world? Is it clicking together? All right, hold on. Let's just see. Am I lying? I don't know. Maybe I'm lying. Let's see. Hold on. First, let me just Let's just get real. First, let's get real.
I mean it. This is the truth. I changed. I changed. And it didn't take no 30 years like your honor thought, but only 5. That's right, sir. 5 years. And look at
6 years.
completely rehabilitated, reinvigorated, reassimilated, and finally going to be relocated. And I want to thank a lot of people for that. I look over there and I see that man there.
Snaps.
Norwalk. I want to
snaps.
thank you, sir, for making the tapes in an illegal fashion. I would like to thank the Court of Appeals for
The
reversing
audience.
you, Your Honor. And I want to thank Almighty God, without whom no case gets
Now
lost.
here's the little rat friend this dude got that
I
doesn't
must have
know.
forgot. How could I forget?
Behind his back,
My dear
talking all this shit,
girlfriend and lawyer,
cooking up fucking
David
conspiracies.
Kleinfeld,
Yeah.
who never gave up on me through everything, thick and thin, right, Dave? Why don't you just stand up here? Just stand up for me.
Mr.
Please stand
Mr.
up.
Brigante,
Davey Kleinfeld.
okay, Mr. Brigante, you're not accepting an award.
Stand by me. I just want.
Court of Appeals decision and the district attorney's unfortunate investigative techniques now
Shouldn't have
devolve
lied.
upon me the painful duty of unleashing upon society a reputed assassin and convicted purveyor of narcotics.
No, never convicted on no dope.
Never convicted on no dope. Exactly. What about you, bro?
The indictment is dismissed.
Anyways, so let's see. I mean, am I a Q shill? Am I getting paid to be a Q shill with $3,000 for a Chromebook and an $89 mic? Man, this fucking clown. All right. What is all this? Oh, I was like, what? He got a video going too? How many videos do I have going? Do I have more than one video going? Okay, no. All right. All right. So videos. Let's see. I don't know. I might be lying. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go all the way to the beginning, huh? All the way down. By the way, first one, Baghdadi. First one on the story in Mexico. I broke in more stories. Calling Q, reemergence of Q 5 months ago. Q is back 5 months ago. I mean, look at the views. 140. You know what I mean? This is like the beginning of me being on YouTube. Let's see how far back I can find a Q video. I didn't plan this out. Trump confirms Q at CPAC speech. My 1, 2, 3, 4, early 1, 2, my 4th video, because that's actually just a upside down version of a different video. My 4th video. Trump confirms Q at CPAC speech 9 fucking months ago. Get the fuck out of here with your fucking bullshit, man. Seriously. I mean, I don't know what else I could possibly say. Let me see. This shit all plugged in here. All right. My point is, there is a lesson in this. For anybody who is a viewer or who plans on being a creator, whatever the situation is, tell the fucking truth. Do not, even if like, I really think there's a couple of the things you said, I really think he believes it. But you got to do your homework. You got to make sure you got the facts before you go with it. Because if you don't have the facts, you're going to end up looking like a fucking retard. Just like at the beginning, I showed you snaps. You see, he hasn't to this day. That was like what, 5 months ago. To this day, tinfoil, 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 tinfoil. Amanda, tinfoil. Amanda, tinfoil. You guys, for those of you who join late, when this video is over, just go to the beginning of the video. Wait till you see what that's all based on. I mean, it's amazing that it's took me this long to just like fucking play it and let people see the truth. So, you know, if I'm coming off as angry, it's because I am angry. You know, somebody who's supposed to be like down with me weeks ago brings all these other people into it. That's the problem. That's what really is like the biggest problem is he brought so many other people into it, and he's like making them pick sides, and then blaming me of that, and then making up all kinds of fucking lies. When anything that's truth, I'll admit. I never talked to anyone in West Virginia. Yes, we had one conversation. And the whole, like, Mafugo and all those people, they're laughing at this. They're laughing at you. Use this as ammo against you. Maybe they'll flip it. Try to, like, you know, cause more division. Be like, oh, no, he was working with us. I mean, who knows? I don't even know with the internet anymore, honestly. So there's a lot more I was going to get into, actually, but I see people like, I don't, if I'm coming off as angry, trust me, that's not what I want, to come off as angry. But you got to understand, what am I supposed to, a video like that, am I supposed to just sit back and eat it? The last time I sat back and ate a video was when, well, I didn't really eat it. I just it was about my child and my family. And I went, I'm done with YouTube for now. I didn't know if I was ever coming back. It took me 10 days. I ended up coming back. That's when all this division started. So snaps, lying, making up shit, getting people to freaking call child services. It worked in the end. It caused division because I stepped away. He ended up making a video half-ass without the whole facts in it. And that's when I got angry. And I said, what the fuck are you doing? Well, first I said to the person, I wasn't mean to them at all. It's a Marine. And I said to him, listen, man, you shouldn't have gave it to him. You shouldn't have gave him that. You know, he's just going to, he doesn't sit on intel well. He's just going to dump it and blah, that's it. Meanwhile, I had all this great information. And I mean, I gave it here, but it could have been done a lot better, I would think, right? But at least I got the information out. So that's actually the truth behind all that, behind all of this. And if I'm lying about one fucking thing I said, that's the point of this video. If I'm lying about one thing, I want someone to call me out. I've been trying to be a good Christian. I've been trying not to actually like make these like hate videos against people, honestly. I really haven't. But when you come at me like that, I have no choice. I have to respond. So if people don't like it, I'm sorry. But I have to respond the best I can and just tell the truth. That's all I can do. So if there's anything else, let me know, kid. All right? And listen, I'm not going to talk. Like, seriously, and if I go on, he starts shadow boxing in the background, shadow boxing, all this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Shadow boxing. That's it. It was hard to watch. I got woken up in the middle of the night. Oh, and by the way, let me just tell me I'm lying about this too. So he's telling me to call. I got woken up in the middle of the night. I had to be up at 6 a.m. I ended up not sleeping after being woken up around 3. I'll even, you know what? Don't take my word. Where's the phone? Don't take my word on this. All right, so he's saying call, right? I'm sleeping through this whole video. Well, he's mad. Good. So, meanwhile, this dude got like 1,000 numbers because he probably can't pay his bill. So I have like 1,000,000 different numbers for him. So meanwhile, you guys do the math. At 3:46, he was still live. It was toward the end of his video. He was still live. See the 412s? 3 different numbers. I called them. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Here are the times. Could you guys see that? I'll read it. If you don't, I mean, I'll show it quick and you can pause it. I mean, I shouldn't even be blocking this because he doxed me. The dude doxed, and he had the nerve to say he didn't dox me. He gives out, and I mean, what he assumes to be my first name, right? Then my birthday, and then basically like the number of letters in my last name and the first letter. Come on, anyone with a brain can figure that one out. Fucking doxing me and shit. That ain't cool. You know, and then he gets mad. Oh, he lied about his birthday. Listen, I will always protect my date of birth, my name, and my address, which is why you got it all wrong. You think you got it all right, but you got it all wrong. Because I protect that shit. And I set up little traps, whether it be the name of certain things or if you happen to dig into me, certain little things where it's going to. That's why he's kind of like, wait, is he this or this? Is he this name or which date of birth? That's by design. And if anyone is starting to be a creator, especially these days, protect your identity, or you're gonna have people showing up at your door like he did. I mean, I hope that you handle it better than he did, but protect your identity. So, along with the fact that I tossed to West Virginia once, that's the other thing that I'll say. He's really upset. Oh, he lied to me. This fake ass motherfucker lied about his birthday. I'm not going to confirm or deny which is which and which is not, or if either is which or not. But I will protect my name, address, and date of birth at all times, and everyone here should as well. All right, so there I am, naked, fully exposed. All right, I gave all my shit. And guess what? It ain't much, because I've always been honest. I'm always going to be honest. Fuck out of here, this fucking clown fucking with me. I don't even like this type of video. I honestly don't. And I just got this equipment. I have all this intel I want to talk about. But meanwhile, I've been up since 3. Well, I called him at 3:46. Oh, I didn't even finish on you guys. 3:46, 3:47, 3:49. So 3:46, 3:47, 3:49. I was probably up, so 3:46 was the first phone call because there's 3 different phone numbers. I was probably up around like it was probably 10 minutes I watched. I rewound to the beginning, saw what it was all about, got at least the gist of it, and just called in. I didn't know. It wasn't really till after that I saw all of it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? So I call him. I swear on my father. I am serious. I do swear on my father. And Iggy, tell me if I'm lying. I call him. All of a sudden, all right, folks, that's the show. Bye-bye. I swear. I'm not even joking. I don't know I could match them up, which one's the right one. But I called first of all, it's not like the third number might have been his and the show ended. No. I called all 3 numbers before he ended the show. And then, so he got my phone call. If I were you, I would watch him close at the end of the video. He got my phone call. Immediately when the show ends, he texts me. Immediately after the show. You are fucking exposed, kid. Don't you ever come at real truthers with your fake ass shit, you fucking purse snatching motherfucker. All right? I earn credentials. I'm really actually trying to look out for people. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I'm trying to look out for people. and at the same time be a Christian. And I know I don't sound like much of a Christian tonight, and I'm gonna have to pray about it. But I have every right to defend myself, my family, and my reputation against lies. Anything that he told was truth, was truth. There were things I didn't have to tell anybody. I didn't have to bring up certain things, but I did. Because you know what? I have a feeling that now that there's division seen, there are gonna be attacks like no other on these women, on everybody. Not nothing to do with me, but when people see division and they see that, I'm not exactly fucking down with them like that, and there's all these problems, we're concentrating on each other, there's gonna be attacks from the outside. As far as the people within the group, that's honestly what I see is gonna happen, and if we're being real, that's exactly what happened. As soon as his video ended, another video started. And you know what? I don't even know what's going on. I'm not even gonna bring it. I don't even know what is going on with that. But I mean, if I was to just take someone's word, there's a lot I could say right now, Iggy. Is that true? I hope not. I'm not even gonna say it. I ain't like you. I'm not gonna just say whatever. I'm not. But is that true? Is it? Is it true? I hope not. Ooh. It's bad. All right. So I don't know. Oh, Holly Green, how you doing, man? I love you, bro. I saw you in there last night. I saw a lot of you guys in there last night, and it fucking hurt me. Honestly, it hurt me. But at the same time, I understand, because put it this way. If he wasn't talking, let's say he was just talking about someone random that I never watched before, it's believable. You almost believe it. It seems like, oh, he's really airing the laundry on this motherfucker, right? Or same thing with Snaps. As corny and stupid looking as he is, it really seems like he's like unloading on somebody, and there's some truth there. I mean, he has people, when you look in his comment section, talking about, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna call this, I'm gonna call this, and that's it. I can't take it anymore. There was one video where he left his baby in the car. I don't have to talk about this, but I'll talk about it. I went to pay for gas when I was a single dad, which is, by the way, the whole reason they think this whole DCF thing. They're like, oh, or CPS as they call CPS, while they got everything confused, because there was a point where I was a single dad for a certain reason that I'm not going there. That's not my business. Let's put it that way. It's not particularly my business. But I had to take over, right? And it's like they saw that and connected that. They're like, oh, no, that you were already, that no one called on you. It was already going. No, two separate incidents. But they want to try to, that was where I could tell. I could tell by the intel. I could tell by what he was saying and what he wasn't saying. I don't have to say that. But anyways, about this video. I went in, paid for gas, and came out and pumped it. And some chick was like, how could you leave your baby in the car? I mean, I'm a single dad. She was sleeping. I paid for the gas and went, I could literally 10 feet away from me. I'm looking through the glass. I paid $10, go back out. So that was the other, I'm such a bad parent, I guess. And that's actually probably the first time. It's just she was sleeping. And I was single dad at the time. I didn't have to talk about that, but I am. Because you know what? It gets brought up. And I am trying to be as honest as possible to encourage others to do the same, and to encourage people who will try to just make shit up. Pause for a second and think, can I be exposed? Because this isn't the end of it. There's been so much more that's been said. But I'm sparing all that for now. I'm just addressing the immediate. And Snaps, you knew you had to be involved with everything you fucking done. Like that's like on a level where it's like beyond the internet. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Let me see. What are you guys gonna say? Everyone's probably all upset I'm doing this type of video. I don't blame you. Well, who's Eric G? I mean, that's the thing. That's one thing I've learned. I've learned the tactics of certain people. Fake, going into fake accounts. That was something I never do. Actually, I had one account, but it was a sports betting account. Who's Eric D? Actually, what? Who cares what one person? That's another thing. We care way too much what one person might say. Like, look at me. I'm looking for what one person says. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But and Jumet, what'd you say? Jumet, listen. If we're being real here, you were so scared when all of them were coming after you, and who had your back? And now you're in here talking shit. It's like you just keep talking. I'm not gonna say anything mean. Don't worry. But like you love talking shit. You really do. Who was up with you at 6 a.m. talking to you? It's okay. You don't have to bring that to work. Just calm down. No, I promise. And you're talking shit like you know me. Man. I sure as okay. All right. That's the problem with lying. It can be proved. And I hung up on you while you were crying. I don't think I would ever do that to somebody. You carry? I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth. I just kind of left a blank there and you filled it. But listen, I never said that. First of all, I don't know why you just wrote and I blank. Never said that word. This is what I mean. There's some people, there's nothing that I could do. I could be as honest as I can. And some people are just going to do no matter what. And you were a problem from the beginning. You were. And then you all of a sudden disappeared. Now you're back just to talk shit to me. You know nothing about this situation. Prove it. Prove it. I'm not going back and forth with you. But let's just say, I record all my phone calls. So just stop. All right? I don't feel comfortable with a woman. Doing that to a woman. And besides, if it's about Shauna is great. Shauna wasn't mentioned at all. There's nothing about Shauna here. This is about a video that was made about me last night. So I don't know what your angle is exactly, besides disappearing and showing up out of nowhere. All I know is when things were hot, you got out the kitchen. I stayed in the kitchen with your friend and fucking stayed in there taking bullets with her. Yeah, all right. When it gets hot, some people bounce. I learned that. Unfortunately. And I'm not having a one-on-one conversation with you because honestly, you're fucking irrelevant. You're irrelevant. You disappear when it's hot and then come back and talk on a chat. I'm not going back and forth with a female like that. But that's my truth. Question it if you want, but I think it's pretty fucking clear. But that's the truth. And I'm just being honest because people want to lie on me, lie on my family. So I just need to basically just lay it all out. Just lay it out. And there's a lot more that can be. I actually planned for more. There's all these other tabs that I meant to, but I'm not going to go. It's too deep. And besides, there's a lot I could show, but I would have to take time and black out names and all that. Because, I'm a little bit more responsible than to dock somebody's all their fucking information and do a half-assed job on purpose of just crossing out their names. And I'm not going to do that to anyone. I'm also not going to mention names unless I get fucking forced into it like I just did. And this has nothing to do with her, to be clear. I don't even think she knows about this. You never went in and paid for... All right, so I guess you're father of the year because you never went in and paid for gas. And I don't know if, like, the pumps are, like, wicked far from the car, wherever you live. But where I live, it's right there. It's like you get out your car and the pumps where you pay is right there. It's like a bulletproof thing. Man. I think I've lost faith in YouTube. Red Pill News Dispensary. That's my fucking truth. Go fuck yourselves.